How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Lead Therapy, and I really appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. Republicans are pushing the CDC to reinstate the defensive gun use data that was on their website after gun control activists had it removed. Real quick, before I begin the video, once again, I'd like to thank everybody who supported the channel this year. It really does help the channel out when you like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. And also if you leave a comment as well. Also, I want to show you guys my new shirt I received from 9 Line Apparel. AR-15 back in brass. And some of you know it resembles some of the old CDC shirts from back in the day. I believe it's about 2 years now that I've been wearing 9 Line Apparel shirts. And if you guys would like to purchase something from 9 Line Apparel, you can go to the description below, click on the link, and it'll take you to their website. And if you decide to purchase something, once you go to the cart, you can enter in my code LEADTherapy15 to save 15% off your purchase. Republican lawmakers are pressing the CDC to reinstate data on defensive gun use to its website after removing it at the request of gun control advocates. Representative August Flugler, a Republican from Texas, and Elise Stefanik, a Republican from New York, sent a letter to the CD director, Rochelle Walensky, on Monday requesting more information about how the CDC decided to remove the data. According to a copy of the letter, the CDC removed references to a study it commissioned following a series of 2021 meetings with gun control advocates. Public trust in the CDC is already at an all-time low. Now we find out that the supposed nonpartisan agency is removing information that gun control activists don't like. The CDC's own studies show that Americans have relied on their own guns for self-defense upwards of 2.5 million times a year. Congress needs to act and put guardrails in place to protect from this behavior, Flugler said. The CDC must immediately end their blatant politicalization of the facts in pursuit of the far-left anti-gun agenda, Stefanik said in her statement. The Biden administration is shamefully lying to the American people and hiding the facts on how law-abiding citizens use their constitutionally protected Second Amendment rights to keep our families and communities safe. The pair's letter goes on to seek answers about the CDC's process for removing data, such as whether it consulted any outside groups before removing it, and how it plans to provide accurate defense gun use data to Americans. The CDC commissioned a study authorized by Florida State University. Professor Gary Kleck found instances of defense gun use take place anywhere between 60,000 times to 2.5 million times per year in the U.S. Mark Bryant, executive director of the Pro-Gun Control Gun Violence Archive, told CDC officials that the data need to be killed, buried, dug up, killed again, and buried again. In an email and subsequent meeting, while CDC officials initially resisted his request, they ultimately agreed to remove the study from the website. Flugler and Stefanik argued that Americans' confidence in the CDC is already at an all-time low following its handling of the pandemic, and this only worsens the issue. Opinions of the nation's institutions continue to be low due to overt politicization. The CDC censoring public health facts at the behest of gun control advocates will only add to the mistrust. The removal of the study commissioned by the CDC indicates that the CDC is avoiding the responsibility bestowed to them by Congress. The pair wrote in their letter, the censorship panders to the activist groups who aim to cover up the fact that much of the firearms industry prevails because consumers seek the ability to protect their life, liberty, and property. I hope that the two representatives get to the bottom of this and also get them to put the data back on their website. And of course, it's very, very obvious which way the CDC leans politically, and it's not supposed to be that way. Let me know what you guys think about the CDC removing the data from their website in the comment section down below. And as I mentioned at the starting of the video, please help the channel out by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications. I really would appreciate it. And don't forget, if you'd like to save 15% off of 9 Line Apparel, in the description below, you'll find a link to their website. And once you're ready to check out, go to the cart and put in my coupon code LEADTherapy15 to save 15% off your purchase. And I really hope to see you guys in the next video.